It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight, a pair of NFC West rivals set to do battle. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Brought in right side. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Play action now for Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for Rams. First down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. They'll give it to Williams on the option. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like you got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On second down, a run with Williams. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's a 38-yard look here. Mevis able to knock it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Derek Young to return this. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now Darnold off the play action. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first-quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they just get the playoff. Barner with the grab. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Rams out to an early advantage. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Play fake, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Corum now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Short pickup to their own 31. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Even if it doesn't get the 1st down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and it netted a solid gain.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the gun, Darnold. That's incomplete on second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver, but it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't, and the defense registers a sack.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Newman Fields coming right up. Straight ahead with Williams. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Rams are set to punt. Shaheed on to handle the return. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Man in motion here. Darnold. Barner's got it. Complete. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards. Final throw before the break. And it's complete. Play made by Cup.
32. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Young on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. He'll get this to Cup. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Walker on 1st down. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Stepping up, and he's going to run. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Design quarterback run here. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the red zone on 1st. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Running back motions right. Now Darnold. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
On 3rd and goal, Darnold. There's a screen now for Walker. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
A 23-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Rams.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Stafford from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's LeCrow. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Screen here for Williams. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's Stafford once more. Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and inches.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Young on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now Darnold on the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They send a man in motion. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They've got a man in motion. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. And again, it's Darnold. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The tight end going in motion right. He'll throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's the line. He's gonna run for it. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They go with Williams on the counter. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Young on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets out to stop the clock after a big play. That's a 22-yard pickup. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He'll look to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Back to throw. Need this to force overtime. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. Here he goes, one final shot. And he comes up with it. He went and got it. Touchdown! And now they can tie this or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
Jason Myers.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Corum now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They send LeCrow in motion left. First throw of overtime. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you can run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All right, gonna need the full 10 here on this opening drive of overtime if they don't want to stall out. They send LeCrow in motion left. Throwing to Stafford on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Rams are set to punt. And this needs to be a good one. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, now the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Some work to do here. Need to make some progress to get in range for that game winner. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. His stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're into sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here.
Love
It'll be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in, and you've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Man in motion here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
All right, Brock, both teams have had their opening salvos. Next score wins it in OT as they come up on second down. Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43. Stafford throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Now we're on here with Blake Corum. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They're going to run on first down with Corum. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Putting a receiver in motion. Second down run by Corum. Good run there, about 9, but still third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Corum again. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth?
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And now the entire game rests on his next kick. Now Seattle gonna call its second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Seattle.